What is up, guys? Rampage here, excited to bring you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Here we got a OU battle, and when I say OU battle, I mean like a full OU battle, which is something I've really never done before, so, well, it's not going to be really different from any other battle than me, but yeah, I just really wanted to mention that. So anyway, he's going to lead off with a Latios, and I'm going to lead off with my Jirachi. By the way, my opponent is some guy called Golazol, or something like that. I'm not sure if he has a YouTube. I'm just going to set the rocks as he switches out into his Nidoqueen, probably predicting the Thunder Wave. And now he's going to set up his own rocks as I switch on the Dragonite. And I'm just going to go for the 2-hit KO. And did I really say I'm going to go for the 2-hit KO? Well, I'm going to go for the Earthquake, which will be a 2-hit KO as he roars me out into my Vaporeon. And must I say about that Dragonite? Dragonite is a complete whore in OU. Oh my gosh, I think it's so good. But anyway, he's going to switch out, and I'm going to go for the Scald on the switch. He's going to go out into his Bronzong, and I get a crit and a burn, so that really sucks for him because now his Bronzong is basically useless with that burn. Well, it could probably, yeah, I think it is, because it doesn't look like he has a Trick Room team. So, yeah, he's just going to set up Reflect now, so I guess his Bronzong wasn't completely useless. As I'm going to switch out into my Ape, and now he's going to switch out into his Jellicent, which is a good play on his part, because I'm actually just going to go for the close combat. Because I didn't want to get any recoil off with the Flare Blitz. Either way, good play on his part. And now I'm going to switch out into my Ferrothorn because I wanted to set up my Leech Seed on this Jellicent, because when you Leech Seed a Jellicent, you're going to get some good HP back. And he's going to go for the Scald, and he, returns me with the Burn Hacks. And then he goes for the Taunt, which I really never see on Jellicent, so I can't get off a Leech Seed. And Power Whip really won't do too much to this thing, so I'm not even going to stay in. I'm just going to switch out into my Vaporeon so I could hopefully get a Toxic off on this thing. And I was hoping he would go for the Scald again, seeing as though I didn't really think he'd have anything else to hit my Ferrothorn, but he goes for the Hidden Power. Most likely Fire, since it's not very effective on my Vaporeon, and he went for it on Ferrothorn. Or it could be Fighting since he's a Ghost. So, no, Water doesn't resist Ghost, so never mind. So anyway, he's going to go for the Taunt on my Vaporeon, which sucks because I can't Toxic, so now I'm going to just switch back out into my Ferrothorn, hoping that he over-predicts and I can somehow get off a Leech Seed. So he's going to go for the Hidden Power Fire, and I lived that with the amount of HP, which really surprises me. I'm going to go for the Leech Seed, which is great because I'm going to be getting some damage back. Not damage back. I'm going to be getting some health back and dealing residual damage to him each turn. Now he's just going to finish me off with the Hidden Power Fire, which, I'm not really too bothered by it because I think his Reflect wore off. I'm not sure, but I think. So now I'm just going to go out into my Dragonite, which, oh my gosh, is a complete whore. So I'm just going to go for the Dragon Claw just to get some good damage off on it. He's going to go for the Taunt. So now I'm wishing I actually went for the Thunder Wave first because I can't go for it now because he taunted me. But I do got the Leech Seed going for me, which is great. And he's just going to stay in for some reason. I thought that he might switch out into like a Steel type, so that's why I went for the Earthquake. But he doesn't. He just stays in and goes for the Scald. He doesn't get the burn, fortunately for me. And a Dragon Claw or Earthquake will be enough to KO him the next turn. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And now my Dragonite is in multi-scale range, which is great. He's going to go out into his Scizor. Just go for the Bullet Punch. It's not going to do much due to multi-scale. And I'm just going to go for the Earthquake. Looks to be a 3-hit KO. And my Taunt actually wears off this turn, which is pretty great. And I think I'm just going to go for the Roost right here because being safe is always the best thing to do when you're definitely in the battle. So I'm just going to go for the Roost, get most of my HP back. And I know I could take another Bullet Punch. But he's just going to switch out into his Bronzong, predicting the Earthquake, which is a good play on his part. Because he has the Levitate, so Earthquake won't obviously hit, but I'm thinking the Dragon Claw should KO after that burn damage, so that's what I'm going to go for, and Dragon Claw is enough to KO, which is great. So now he's going to go out into his Terrakion, which I'm not worried about because I am in multi-scale range, and he's just going to go for the Rock Slide, probably hoping for the flinch. He doesn't get it, and I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave, which is pretty cool because slow Terrakion is a dead Terrakion in my book. So, anyway, now I'm just going to go out in the Rachi because Rachi can take hits from this thing all day unless it has, like, Earthquake or something. But I know I can take at least one because this is definitely a bulky Rachi seeing the HP. So, anyway, he's going to switch on the Nidoqueen. I'm just going to go for the Wish in case he wanted to switch moves. But he instead switched Pokemon. So I'm just going to go for the Iron Head now, hoping for some flinch hacks. And he's just going to set up Toxic Spikes, which really I don't care too much about because it's too late for him to really affect me anyway. Not many Pokemon on my team are affected by him anyway. Like Vaporeon and Ape are the only two I think, so I'm not sure. So anyway, he's going to roar me out into Ape, which is pretty cool because actually, if he did go for the roar, I wanted him to roar me out into Ape. What was that? I think I belched a little bit. But, so I can just finish him off with the U-turn and switch out into, like, my Dragonite or something. Or I think I go out into Dragonite. No, I go back out into Rachi because Rachi is basically the better switch. And yeah, so now he's going to go out to a Scizor. I'm just going to go for the Wish right here. And he's going to go for the U-turn. I know I can take that okayly. Okayly, that's not even a word. But I know I can take that ratherly okay. I don't even think that made sense either. It does about half. And he's going to go out into his Terrakion. And right here, I'm hoping to get the flinch or the paraflinch or whatever. And seeing as though I'm using Jirachi, I can't get the hacks because I'm the one using it. But I bet if someone was using it on me, they would get it every single time. But anyway, he's able to KO my Jirachi with the Earthquake, and I'm just gonna go out into my Vaporeon and go for the Scald because it's super effective. But he is just gonna switch out into his Latios, which I'm not worried about at all because I could just try to Toxic this thing and eventually Toxic Stall it. So he's gonna go for the Thunderbolt right here, which I really didn't think he would go for. I thought he would just go for the Draco Meteor, seeing as though it's his strongest move. I'm able to get off a Toxic, which is great because that'll wither it down. Even though Latios is extremely powerful, it'll be hard to keep some of my Pokemon alive against it, but I'll manage somehow. So now I really don't have a good switch except my own Latios, which is Choice Scarf, and this is where the battle goes bad for him. He's going to switch out into his Terrakion as Death Father. I'm just going to go for the Dragon Pulse, and yeah, that's going to KO the Terrakion, which is great. Now he's going to go out into a Scizor. I'm thinking he's going to Pursuit here, so I'm just going to stay in. I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse, and I get a crit right there. Not sure how much that mattered in the long run, seeing as though I still have my Dragonite, which could take a Bullet Punch, and I had Vaporeon as well. Wait, no, I didn't have Vaporeon, did I? So anyway, I don't know. Anyway, that's a good game, Golazol. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I'm nearly at 200 subscribers. By the time I'm narrating this, I'm not there yet, but maybe by the time it's uploaded, I'll be there. So anyway, I don't really know what to do for 200 subs special. Hope you guys can give me some ideas. I'm actually thinking about doing the little Pokerap thing that Verse started. I'll leave a link, links in the channel for that. I mean, not in the channel, in the description for that. So anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Make sure, comment, rate, subscribe, and yeah, peace out.